and sitting there, so
Yeah.
you know it's gonna be all right.
How will all the people sitting there?
Yeah.
Right, in the audience know who you're not.
All good, Chris? One second. And we are live. Ready? Yep. Good evening, folks. I'm here opening the meeting of the Evesham Municipal Utilities Authority. Date, November 5th, 2025. Mr. Secretary, can you read the opening statement, please?
Thank you, George. Both adequate and electronic notice of this meeting pursuant to both the Open Public Meetings Act and Emergency Remote Meeting Protocol advised and Local Finance Notice 2020-21 has been given by the Office Manager of the Evesham Municipal Utilities Authority on February 6, 2025 in the following manner. Number one, emailing written notice to the Burlington County Times and the Courier Post. Number two, posting written notice on the official Evesham EMUA website. Number three, following written notice with the clerks of Evesham and Medford. Written notice is posted at the authority's business address located at 100 Sharp Road, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053 on February 6, 2025. This statement shall be entered into the minutes of this meeting.
You stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mr. Wilmot, not present. Mr. Dress,
Here.
Mr. Kipnis,
Here.
Mr. Sweeney, not present. Mr. Schmidt,
Here.
Mr. Tenza.
Here.
Mr. Waters, not present.
Okay, we can make a motion that the minutes of October 8th, 2025.
So moved.
We had a second. Done. Any comments? Deletions? Anything? Okay. Public comments.
Then
We
we'll call.
can vote.
Now you vote.
Too.
Yeah. Mr. Dress,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. Public comments, anybody in the agenda? In there? Nope. Okay. Public comments are closed. Financial resolution 2025-104, payment of bills. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Any Lou, like you brought up before the meeting, that was very good. I appreciate that. Get the meeting going. Any questions? I like that. All right, any other questions do we have? Deletions or comments? If not, roll call.
Mr. Dress.
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye. Resolution 2025-105, refunds, credits, and cancellations. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All right, any comments, deletions, or? Okay. Roll call.
Mr. Dress.
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye. Resolution 2025-106, award of contract under extraordinary unspecifiable service to Horizon Healthcare Services, Inc. in the amount not to exceed $55,000 for 2026 employee dental insurance. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Any comments? Roll call, please.
Yes.
No, hold on.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Explanation, so Horizon Dental, they're our current provider, our dental broker solicited quotes from several companies. For 2026 dental insurance. Horizon Dental had the most responsive quote. Their proposal includes. An overall price increase of 3.4% over the current contract. And our experience with Horizon Dental remains positive, so we recommend the award for 1 year.
Thank you. Now roll call.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Mr. Dress.
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye. Resolution 2025-107, authorizes advertisement for 2026 professional contracts. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All right, who's taking this one?
I can do this. So our current contract with our professionals, they will expire at the end of January. So we're just requesting authorization to solicit proposals for the 2026 professional contracts.
All right, thank you. Any questions?
I guess I just have one question on the 2025-111 was also a resolution for opening up for bid process. Like why weren't they grouped together?
We, in the past, we have done it as a professional contract, and in doing some research, I discovered that they don't rise to the level of a professional contract.
Okay.
But they are specialized enough to be awarded under extraordinary and special medical services. We will still do the same process. We will put out RFPs, we'll advertise, we'll receive bids and evaluate them, but we'll just award them as a different way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other comments, or questions? If not, now we'll do the roll call.
Mr. Dross,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenzo.
Aye. Resolution 2025-110, authorizing entry into an amended shared services agreement with the Township of Evesham to utilize the gasoline fueling station at Elmwood wastewater treatment plant. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
And who's taking this one? Jim.
To me, I guess it's for the township and the school board and all that. They come in and utilize the fuel station.
Is it DPW too?
Yes,
Okay.
and some fire department, some because they had an issue with one of their tanks, so they've been coming sporadically just to like supervise with vehicles.
All right, very good. Any questions?
I have a question, so we're extending it 20 years from 2028. That seemed a little, when I saw that number, like, why are we doing that? Why aren't we just maybe doing a 5-year extension?
So this is, so we do have shared services agreements, separate ones for Board of Ed and also the fire department. In regards to the township, this is for the township, they asked for a longer term.
Okay,
It doesn't, the current term doesn't expire until 2028, but they doesn't ask for a longer term. So, once the current one expires in 2028, this will allow it to just roll over into a new 20-year term.
okay.
And
I'm sorry.
okay, and then the other change was the way we, each entity contributes for maintenance or repairs. Right now, it's based on the number of vehicles, and you might want to speak.
So one problem with this, Mike, is the fact our fuel station is in desperate need of some upgrades. We can't get any more parts. We're on, to quote Bon Jovi, living on a prayer. So we have some competitive quotes. It's actually on this tonight's agenda for that. We have a company come in, they're gonna redo the whole system. The township, as well as the fire department, the Board of Education, we figured out the mathematical equation of who uses what and how much, and we divide that up equally, percentage wise, to who needs to contribute what for this upgrade. It's I think it's like 256,000, about 260,000 for the upgrades. It's in here.
Yeah.
Minus they have
Three or four.
almost 300,000. So we figured out cumulatively who would contribute what, and we sent letters to the Board of Education. They've already sent their check in. We sent letters to the township, and we're the third party. So the township has, made a resolution, drafted their check. They just wanted to secure the contract agreement longer, and we see no reason why not to. We're gonna always partner with them no matter what.
Right.
And so it was easy for us just to change that. And some of the language in there before and we kind of got in a little debate with the Board of Education, the superintendent. He said it was based off of number of vehicles, is how the old agreement was. Well, that's all great. Well, our vehicles take 15 gallons, 20 gallons tops. They're filling up school buses that are 60, 70 gallons. And he's like, yeah. So he tried to argue with me, we don't have half of the number of vehicles. I'm like, that's not right. You use X amount of gallons. All we did was take the total pool of gallons and we divided it between the three. What your percentage that you used out of that total gallons. That's what I'm asking to contribute. We got over that hump. They actually drafted us, sent the check already, so that's what really prompted this. The township just asked for an extension.
I appreciate that background and also having our back because, yeah, I mean, I shouldn't take a shot at the school board, so I probably won't, but. Cause I'd
Well-
like to, but,
Rightfully so, it was in there for him to question that, rightfully so. It's,
but how can you make that argument about a school bus being the equivalent to what we're doing?
yeah, we went back to back a few times, but
Yeah. Yeah, but thank you.
Yeah, so I'm glad you were talking about this because I was wondering whether we could put off the vote for 110 before we could discuss 2025 114. I don't know if that's ever possible to,
no, because the contract will still be the contract.
They're both totally different.
Totally different things. The
Yeah.
the extension of the contract is the one resolution, which is no harm, no foul. Whether we fix it or not, we're just extending the contract.
well, so this is why I bring this up. Because I want to ask the question, what's the business case for having our own fuel station versus using a commercial fuel station?
We're,
Cost savings.
yeah, so we have a cost savings buying in the bulk. And we
Okay.
share that cost savings with everybody.
Because you have broker, right? I think we broker that and Riggins will win the contract sometimes
Yeah.
and another vendor will win the contract, so we're constantly looking for the best price.
So the difference between having our own and commercial is a positive business case for spending an upgrade like $300,000.
Correct, and it's also the ease of use for all the township entities.
Yeah, there's probably a functional benefit too, yeah. I
Yeah, they
realize
have their
that.
own, card keys, we know what vehicles they're filling up, we know who's using it. And they pay their fees monthly when we get the building, we send them exactly what their contributions should be.
And 304 is the total cost of the upgrade divided by our use, school district and the township.
Correct.
Okay,
Fire district.
Well,
Yeah.
it's really just a thing that they're having an issue right now, that's not gonna be long term, it's real short.
All right.
But they are paying for their share of the usage.
They're different taxing entities, though, the school board and the fire department. Do we have separate,
We
do
don't
we have
pay-
separate agreements with them?
Yes, there's 3 separate agreements.
Okay,
Just one question to Byron's comments. So the upgrades, does that have a 10-year life expectancy, 20 years?
We put that in
15.
09, I think it was.
Yeah.
So,
The computer system's
You guys-
original, so they were having trouble with that. We just had to have the tech come in and he said, you better get this done soon because that's how we bill. And is registered and we had a snafu and we had to have the tech come in and he was did not want to really come in and touch the system. So he came there, he said, you guys better get this done soon.
So reasonably, we could expect a 20, 40, 41
Yeah.
for this.
yeah, 15 to 20 year lifespan, I mean, we've been, band-aiding it up for the last few years. It's technology, once technology is released out in the public, it's generally already
Okay.
old technology.
All right, thanks.
It's all computerized.
well, as long as we have either a positive business case for it, gallons divided by, cost divided by gallons, or the difference is worth it, the convenience and the functional need, resiliency. All right, thanks.
Any other questions, comments? If not, roll call please.
Mr. Dress.
Aye,
Mr. Kipnis,
aye,
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenzo.
Aye. Resolution 2025-111, authorizing advertisement for proposals for extraordinary and unspecifiable services for 2026 dental broker and risk management consultant. Do I have the motion?
So
second,
We have a second?
second,
The current dental broker and risk manager contracts, they will also expire to end in January, so we will put out RFPs, but we'll just be awarding them not as a professional contract, but under extraordinary specifiable services.
All right, thank you. Do you have any questions or comments? So if none, roll call please.
Mr. Dress.
aye,
Mr. Kipnis,
aye,
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenzo.
Aye. Resolution 2025-112, award contract in excess of $53,000 to Clyde N. Latimer and Son in the amount of $254,000 for Elmwood wastewater treatment plant, interlift screw pump and number one rehabilitation.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, who has this one?
I do.
Jim?
Sure, yes, it's for the number one screw pump, we had talked about it in the previous meeting. The roller bearings and the wear ring that goes around the drum, the metals are wearing out, so they have to. The whole thing has to come out, be put on a truck, take back to Georgia, and they'll refurbish it, and this is for the contractor to, assist with that work.
All right. Didn't we just do one over there?
We replaced them all about 7 or so years ago now. And they had trouble with metal when they changed metal suppliers for the bearings and the wear ring, so we had to send them back, so. We're kind of going back and forth for a while with these.
All right. Thank you. Any other comments? Questions? None, there's none? Roll call, please.
Mr. Dross,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Penfield.
Aye. Resolution 2025-113, authorizing award of contract through New Jersey Cooperative Pricing Alliance, number CK04, County of Bergen, in the amount of $1,443,000 to USA General Contractors Corp. for roof replacement on 6 buildings at Elmwood wastewater treatment plant. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right. Jim?
Yes, this is the roofs at Elmwood, all the outlying buildings, all the metal flashing on the roofs and stuff. Right now, they're the original roofs from 1987. We had 3 contractors come out to take a look at the roofs, and all were surprised that we got this long out of it, so. They're starting to, like, the rubber's starting to peel apart, and, we go up there periodically and seal them back, but it's just starting to run and get out of control.
All right.
I have a couple questions. And Wayne, I'm gonna depend on your expertise here. So I know a commercial building is different than, a residential. And the roof on our home for 2,008 square feet was only, it was less than $12,000. And we thought we got a really good price, but that's about $6 a square foot. Thereabouts would be market for a residential. So if I were to apply that same rate, which I know it's a commercial building, it'd be 240,000 square feet of roofing space.
Byron,
Why is
construction,
this?
what I-
Why is this so expensive per square foot, and how many square feet are on 6 buildings?
So what it is all the metal you see that's kind of beige right now,
Yeah.
all that'll be changed out, because it's
When you're talking about an asphalt roof compared
Right.
to a steel roof.
So
That's
there's
an
gonna be-
asphalt compared.
there's gonna be
to-
metal.
Plywood.
and
A
then.
little different.
Admit it.
There's another
Yeah.
6 inches of insulation up there, and then they put decking down, and then they put a rolled rubber down, and then they seal it. So it's every building, so there's 6 buildings in total.
6
And
inches. of
Elmwood-
material.
Yeah, there's 6 buildings in total, yeah, 6 inches of material, and there's, Elmwood has mainly metal on the roof, so that drives it up just, a bit on that.
Has anyone taken a look at just the general math behind how much?
We get 3 quotes. So they're all around the same, this is the best quote.
Because we just built a new building
That new building's not included.
for 1.9. I realize that, yeah.
And the other buildings are 35 years old.
Yeah, I mean, we've milked it out as far as we can. The centrifuge building,
Yeah,
starting to leak in certain spots, and before we end up with, structural
The
damage.
main building's been leaking down into the
The
kitchen.
kitchen and
all
hey,
the-
I'm not disputing whether it's needed or not. 1987, and you guys all know what the buildings, are doing. It was taken back that,
It was a lot of metal work. You got, all the buildings had the facades on them, so you have that. Elmwood is all metal roofing. Part of the garage on the other side, is metal roofing.
You also have to take in consideration the labor rate. Which New Jersey unions.
It's prevailing wage.
yeah, now it's much more than it was 8 years ago when I got my roof. I
Well,
got
no, your roof wasn't getting done by a union contract, right? How much is that?
Prevailing-
Yeah, it's apples and oranges, Byron.
And this one here,
I just want to know what the orange is.
the next bid close was 45,000, higher, so
Yeah.
it was all really relatively close.
Yeah, we got our.
I had
last
the
one was
question,
Even higher
And
than that.
it's under a co-op as well.
it's
But even
really,
though it's under a co-op, we still did our homework and.
So this doesn't
solicited
seem
other
extraordinary.
Other
No,
proposals.
And to get 35 years out of a commercial roof, it's, and,
everyone that came in was amazed.
yeah.
And the one guy that actually came in, he actually did the original roofing. So it was funny.
Really?
Yeah,
So I think that, I mean, it went out to bid and this was the lowest bid of pre-qualified.
the shop with the metal is in, I think it's Burlington, so they're local. So they'll be
I
doing
have
all the
to, I
metal,
have to agree.
all new
Yeah.
downspouts,
Okay.
and now the roof will be, all the metal flashing you see will be the same as the new building, like a gray. So it'll all kind of blend in now.
All right, thank you, folks. Thanks. Appreciate it. Any other questions or comments? If not, roll call, please.
Mr. Gross.
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Penfield.
Aye. Resolution 2025-114, award on the New Jersey State contract in the amount of $304,000, $304,160 to Aurora Environmental Inc. General contract construction for Elmwood Fuel Station upgrades. I think that was what we're talking about. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? Who has this one? Jimmy?
Yes, again, this is for the fueling station as we spoke, so it's 5 fuel pumps in total, one being diesel. It'll all be new readers, new handles to put in for the car, a better way to read the system and, compute it back to Laura and the office for billing purposes. And we did go out for 3 bids. One bidder didn't have all the credentials, so we couldn't take them. It was Indian Mills Pump and Tank, local, and then the other vendor that did bid on it, same thing. It's only about $50-some thousand, out of whack. So we kind of did our due diligence to look. We waited a while for permits. One company, USA Roofing, who, if you guys approve it, actually ate the permit cost, or what was the bond.
The performance bond.
We had that performance bond, so they ate the cost of that, so it was actually pretty good so far to work with them.
Thank you,
We
Mr.
checked their
Hagan.
3 references and they all come back very good, local.
Thank you. Any questions, comments?
And
If
what
not,
Jim was saying, even though Aurora, they have state contract, even. Like, okay, great, they have state contract, we still did our due diligence and got other proposals as well.
Yeah, we're just not relying on saying you're a state contractor, thank you, for checks and balances between each state vendor and contractor.
Thank you.
thank you. Roll call, please.
Mr. Gross.
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Penfield.
Aye. Executive Director's report.
All right.
Mr. Booth.
Happy to report that we've had no violations for the month of September through now. We had 3 water main breaks through the month of October, through the month of October. We just incurred another one tonight, so it'll be a total of 4 through the month of October and into tonight. They're all being repaired in-house by our employees. We didn't have any water complaints or any odor and water complaints. We just completed our hydrant flushing program for the fall. We flushed 1,594 hydrants. We had an average chlorine residual of 0.82 and an average iron residual of 0.25. We flushed a total of 26,480,872 gallons. Them residuals, they're well within compliance, and that's really good for us. That's what we want to see. We want to see that we are having the proper disinfection getting out in our system, so that shows that that's happening. We are currently still in the process of flushing what we call blow offs, dead ends, things of that nature that aren't fire hydrants, or areas in the community that are kind of locked with, but there's water there, and we have end pipes on it. We can open them up and make sure that them dead ends get moved and the water's flushed there.
Jeff, with the hydrant flushing, was there any breaks due to the hydrant?
Maybe one. But they could all be, this one tonight could be part of that, just finally reared its head. We can't really pinpoint that. We do believe, last month, we think that there was some nefarious stuff that went on with the King's Grant thing, but we can't prove that either. October 9th, we completed PFAS testing of all of our wells. I'm happy to report that we are still non-detect for PFAS compounds in every one of our wells. We also had a DEP audit of our lab over at Elmwood. The folks from the DEP were very complimentary on how well our lab is run. We also contacted the DEP concerning the classification of the Elmwood facility. A team of folks from the DEP, they came out, they toured our facility, they asked questions, they did their calculations. They reclassified Elmwood to an S3 facility, which is really good for us. So they reclassified to what we were thinking all along. So basically for, quite some time, they had what I would say classified in a different manner that I think that should be classified, and they agreed with us. We have 2 jobs that we have ongoing: nitrate removal system, which our auxiliary engineer ERI is taking care of. We're in the process of doing some site studies for them. This weekend, we're going to be taking down one of the tanks so they can do some field measurements inside the tank. And then shortly thereafter, we'll be taking down the other tank so they can do internal field measurements. We're doing this just so that, when everything's all said and done, all these measurements were done and they're not being used off of a piece of paper that was, 2-3 decades old. We're going to actually be there and do field measurements and make sure that what they design and what they build will actually work in them systems. The other project is from T&M, and that's the headwork project over at Woodstream plant. We're about 6 weeks into submittals, a couple more weeks of submittals, and then we should be looking at about 10 to 15, 20 weeks before manufacture can be done. And so hopefully in the early or late winter, early spring, we'll start to break ground on our new headworks projects. We donated our old crane truck to the township. They just passed a resolution happily accepting that donated truck. It is extensive repairs on our end that we can't do in-house. We didn't feel that it was worthy enough for us to send out and spend the money. We reached out to the folks at Public Works here, Dave Pfeiffer. He took a look at the truck and said that his mechanics would gladly chip away at it, and it'll be a good, useful truck for the township. So they're happy to get that. Lastly, AA's conference is November 17th and 18th. We have 3 employees from the authority that will be graduating that day. Ryan Miller, Kevin Ackers, and Bob Veith. And I'm really proud of them guys stepping up, and they're currently in some sort of leadership role here at the authority. So continue with their education, their leadership abilities. That's all I have.
All right, thank you. Any questions, comments? If not, engineers report, Wayne.
Yes, thank you. Southside water tank, nothing new to report. Route 70 water main replacement, a few minor punch list items still to be corrected. Elmwood storage building, same thing, just minor punch list items on that. Well number 6 redrill. The change order has been resolved. No additional costs to the contract on that. We'll have a final change order actually reducing the cost of the contract and closing out, and then a pay estimate closing out the contract for next month. Elmwood UV disinfection. I've talked to the manufacturer of the equipment, and they do have a reasonable explanation for why their delays have been extended in 2 weeks at a time, it seems. But they say they're going to be at the plant next week, I believe. So by the end of this month, hopefully that will be in operation. Heritage Village water main and Cardinal Court water main, those we're just waiting to close out those projects once the as-built drawings are submitted and approved. Sinelli Farm Lift Station. We have 2 issues here, a motion for construction engineering services and a motion or a resolution for award of a construction contract.
Okay, motion to approve a proposal from Richard A. Limo in the amount of $107,333. $330 for the construction oversight for Sinelli Farm Lift Station. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Yeah, I just, well, the reason why we have a, construction services contract, and we didn't include that in our original proposal is originally this was supposed to go through the, New Jersey Water Bank. And, they require a separate contract for construction management services. We didn't include that before. It never went through, the water bank. You're going to fund it through authority funds. So, but we need an authorization for construction management services.
Okay, any questions, comments?
Wayne, this may be a little premature as we get to the going out for bid, but what's your estimate of the work?
We have a bid in hand. That's our next agenda item, $1.3 million even.
Well, what was your, what,
Oh, my
engineer's estimate?
1.2 million, and then we wound up through the addenda adding some additional work, so that wasn't included in my engineer's estimate.
What do you
Okay,
think?
thank you.
With the.
I think 1.3 is a reasonable price, but yes.
All right, that brings us to resolution 2025-108. Award of contract in excess of $53,000 to B&H Contracting, Inc. in the amount of $1,300,000 for Snelly Farm Lift Station. Do you have a motion? Oh, I'm sorry.
For proposal first.
I didn't do that one first. All right, thank you. Motion to approve proposal.
We did, I just have to do that.
Okay.
So, Mr. Dross?
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis?
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt?
Aye.
Mr. Tenza?
Aye.
Okay, now
Hey, keep me on my toes. Resolution 2025 now. -108, award of contract in excess of $53,000 to B&M Contracting, Inc. in the amount of $1,300,000 for Snelly Farm Lift Station. Do I have a motion on that?
Move.
Again.
Second.
Okay,
We had 9 bids on this. The contractors were anxious to get this work. We've worked with B&H Contracting before, and as I said, I believe their bid is reasonable for the work that is specified.
satisfied with that contractor before?
Yes, they did New World Lift Station and they did a good job there.
All right.
When was the last time we got 9 bids?
No, I don't know, but yeah, they're looking for work.
I kept scrolling through it. I said, when is this gonna stop?
Any other comments, questions? If not, roll call.
Mr. Dross?
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis?
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt?
Aye.
Mr. Tenza?
Aye.
The Elmwood wastewater treatment plant generator replacement, I'm hoping to come to you next month and say we're ready to go to bid. It's getting pretty close to finished. Kings Grant Drive water main, we're working with our geotech to get the soil borings out there. And once they're in, we can go to bid. Well 5 redevelopment and pump repair, I'll be scheduling that bid within the next week or so. Well 8 replacement, the first contract under that project should be ready for advertising at next month's meeting also. And then Pine Grove Pump Station rehab, that's going to be a few more months before we're ready to go to bid.
All right, brings us up. Resolution 2025-109. Release performance bonds for 301 Route 70 West. Head building, previous friendlies. Have a motion. So moved.
Second.
Yeah, these are the pad buildings that include a few fast casual restaurants like Cava and what is it, Honey Grove and things like that out there. Yeah. What else? First Watch, yeah. So yeah, and their work is done, so they can release the performance bond.
Any comments or questions on that? If not, roll call please.
Mr. Dross?
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis?
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt?
Aye.
Mr. Tenza?
Aye. Motion to approve S3W3 for Juice Pod, 101 Route 73 South, Unit 1E, Marston Crossing Shopping Center. Is there a motion, please?
So moved.
It's just a specialty juice bar, going in place of another similar type of restaurant. I think it was cinnamon something. Yeah, it was, yeah. Cinnaholic, that's what it was, yeah.
All right, any questions, comments? See none, roll call please.
Mr. Drossy?
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis?
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt?
Aye.
Mr. Penza?
Aye, motion to approve S3W3 for Chip City, 301 Route 70 West, Marlton Commons, previously friendly use. That motion. So moved. Second.
Yeah, this is the last fit out of the pad sites that were previously, well, they're using up Friendly's credits. And it's just a cookie store.
Questions or comments? See there's none, roll call please.
Mr. Drossy?
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis?
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt?
Aye.
Mr. Penza?
Aye. Question for the engineer, anything? So none, general counsel report,
Nothing to report.
that's great. Public comments, any? Nope, that's better. Board comments, let's start off with Mr. Kipnis, Lou.
Thank you, acting chairman. Again, good job for everyone. Wayne, I appreciate your explanations. Laura and Jim as well. Great job that everybody's doing there. The year's gone really fast. Believe it or not, we have Thanksgiving before our next meeting, so I wish everybody a happy holiday. Be safe, enjoy, and I'll see you next meeting.
Thank you, Lou. Mr. Truss?
Yeah, it was exciting, the ribbon cutting on the new building. And I wish all the productivity that was intended with it. It was a long time coming, it's many years. Everybody did a great job on it. It just came out fantastic. You walk through it and you get explanations for how everything was supposed to work. And there's a sense of pride and relief that everything is in one place. I guess, it sounds corny, but it'll serve the community a lot better. So, Wayne, good job.
Thank you, Bonnie. Mr. Schmidt?
Just picking up on Byron's comments, unfortunately, I had work commitments, so I'm sorry I wasn't there for the ribbon cutting and putting. I'd like to maybe get a tour if I could. Maybe Jeff, I can work with you.
Anytime you
Like
like.
that, okay. Yeah, so my apologies for that. Thank you to our employees for doing what they do every day, everyone in this room. And like Lou said, have a great Thanksgiving. Be safe.
And I'll ditto what Mike said. I was unable to attend that one also. But if you hook up a date, let me know and I'd like to take the tour also.
Yeah, include me in that if we could get everybody on the same page.
Perfect. All right, I'd like to thank our professionals, our administration, our supervisors, the operating group for doing what they do. And a special kudos for Caitlin for running such a great ship in the lab. And that we got accolades from the state. That's very good, so make sure it goes back to her. Other than that, then as Mr. Kipnis said, have a great Thanksgiving, enjoy your bird. With that, I'm gonna make a motion to close, but our next meeting will be Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025 at 100 Sharp Road, 7 p.m. Do I have a motion to adjourn? So moved. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Right.
So be it.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right, everybody, you take care. Be well.
Lou, thank you very much, buddy.
Take it easy.
And I appreciate your support too.
No problem, George. I've been in your seat before, so you did well, though. A lot of votes.
I'm surprised, I was really surprised with the outcome.
Yeah, I was too, because, yeah, we'll discuss one-on-one next time.
Appreciate it.